somebody told me that there should be some keywords in the CV, because
Right.
they like shortlist through their computers and all. There should be some
Correct.
keywords we should
Correct.
use in CVs and etc.
Right. Right. That's true. That's true.
So
But you know what? That is like a kind of hack. And I really do not trust in these hacks. I believe that you should be confident with what you know, and the right company and the right person will hire you. You do not have to make yourself available to a company or a recruiter, and then after you get selected, you will feel bad about it, because ultimately once you start working on the job, you will realize that what all skills are needed, and if even if you like this job or not. So the
right.
job of a good interviewer is that to understand what are your interests and whether this will be a right fit. So you need to be very honest with that and do not use such hacks. I mean, these hacks will work. I'm not saying they will not, they will work. It's kind of like tricking someone into hiring you, or tricking
Mhm.
someone to consider your resume. And I believe that that does not work, because any job which you take is a kind of a relationship, and you should not have any trickery in any relationship, because then it becomes very transactional in nature, that you give your 9 to 5 from Monday to Friday, and then you hate your weekdays, you only want your weekends. So I believe that thinking long term is the best approach.
Mhm.
I remember that in the year 2019, 2 years back, there
Mhm.
was the Cricket World Cup, right? So
Yeah.
that was a time I was very new to Python programming. So
Okay.
as you know, I have like recently come on to this data science role. So I wrote a program in Python to predict the World Cup semi-finalists, and that was like really, the result was not something which was exciting, but the possibility that I can come up with a program which predicts that which of the teams will go to the semi-final was
Yeah.
more exciting to me. So these
Yeah.
kind of personal projects also will give you that what is your temperament, what do you really want to do.
Mm-hmm. Right. What I personally feel that if somebody is new in particular field, like you can say data analyst, they came to uh, they like you can say came to know about that you have to do these internship, you have to enhance your skills in this, so that only that after you will get a good job. This is really like most of the student really facing this problem that अगर वो कोई चीज नहीं स्टार्ट करता है ना, उनको पहले ही बोल दिया जाता है कि लाइक ये नहीं हो पाएगा तुमसे. This is the thing. Yeah, I
This
really
is
want to
the
that.
problem with society. I mean, it is not a problem with the data science career or data analyst career, but society wants to make you an average person, because an
Hmm.
average person is the perfect fit in society, because he will not behave in any outlier way. So
Hmm.
society needs such kind of people. But the moment you say that this is something which I'm really good at, and I
Hmm.
want to do this, and
Hmm.
you will suddenly become a not so average person, and you will tend to not fit into a lot of places. You will like stand apart from the crowd, and you will be like not soothing to their eyes, and they will try to make you a part of their group. So this is society's way of pulling you towards their own standards. And a
Hmm.
good way of handling this is follow whatever you are good at, because you know all of us have like few things which we are good at and a lot of things which we are bad at. So no matter how good you are at your good things, any person can find out your faults, that you are good bad at this, you are bad at this, you are bad at this. I mean, every
Hmm.
day there could be 10 things which can be said to you that these are the things which you are bad at. But the problem is you are good at only few things. and it is
Mhm.
difficult to see those things. So only you are the best person, because only you will be able to see your good things on a daily basis. So you need to disproportionately give a lot of your time to your good things. So let's say you are getting interested towards data science, and you believe that you do not need to read a lot of Python programming or a lot of statistics, because you can do it without knowing these many things. Because even if you know Excel does a lot of your work without any programming.
Yeah.
That is a lot of
And
data science work.
yeah, right. Hmm.
So
So how they can find? Oh,
so
okay,
tool is
continue.
something which should not be your handicap. So my message is, do not try to think in terms of tools. Think in terms of what you want to do, and do you think you can do it or not. If you think you can do it, you will master those tools, whatever those tools are. But first you have to have that conviction that this is a problem which you want to solve.
There is lot of competition on data analysts, right? So how somebody can come out of the crowd? Anything which you think that would be very important to come out from the crowd?
I would say super specialization, which means that trying to find something which they would be really an expert in. I mean,
Hmm.
let's say they say that they want to be a good visualization expert. So
Hmm.
their dashboards should look the top dashboard of the country. I mean, there should be not a single person in India who makes better dashboards than them. I mean, it
Hmm.
should be their priority. See, ultimately, the outcome is not in their control, but the approach is in their control. That if they have found out that they want to make dashboards only, they have to think about dashboards 24 cross 7, because any kind of disproportionate success demands that kind of an input where you are thinking about it a lot, and you are not thinking about it to earn money or build a career, but that becomes your motive to live. So that would
Hmm.
be my message if somebody wants to stand out, that think about it each passing second of the day. Or else,
Hmm.
the idea here is you do not really need to be standing away from the crowd as well, because not all people have same goals in their life. Few people are who just want to have a mediocre kind of a life, and they want to
Hmm.
enjoy their life. There's nothing bad about it. But let's say you
Hmm.
want to stand apart from the crowd, and it is very
Yeah.
very important thing for you, then you have to give a disproportionate amount of your investment there. Your every waking hour, every waking second should be in that thing only. Because if you
Hmm.
do that, now your your laser sharp focus will
Hmm.
land you into such situations, such opportunities, such coincidences, that ultimately you will feel that I became lucky, but really you worked a lot and luck came to your hand.